exactly what I thought it would be. I got my house on a little piece of land. This is the place I'm gonna take my stand. But I keep living on dreams. One thing I know, that's the way it's gotta be. Am I living the American dream? I keep searching for that dream of me, hoping someday that I will see myself in American dream.
How the hell are y'all doing? It is Sunday, baby. It is Sunday. It's time for our Blue Dot family meeting, and I am ready for it. I'm telling you what, first off, let me apologize for being late. John was at the Texas Jazz Festival down here in Corpus Christi. I think it's the 50th or 60th. I don't know. It's been going on. It's a free jazz concert down on the Bayfront. Has like 3 stages set up, and music is just flowing. Anyway, Dwayne Twizzle was the first one to jump in, followed by G2. Martina 1 is here. Thank you very much. Susan Greenland, John Mittler. Grant is with us. Bunny Griffin, thank you, baby. Jamie B., Roger Himmelwright, and Helen Hernandez. Thank you very much. Penny Hartleman, Irene Lambert, thank you for everything you do every time you do it. Woke Mike is here. Wanda Bell. Mason, Dark Child, baby. Watch him. He's with us. Anyway, Carl Vogel, Mishachek, thank you so much for everything you do. Demetrius Cephas, Nancy Stevens, Vicky's here. Dennis and Jan. Boy, howdy. Clea Parker and Christina Shaner. Boy, howdy. I hope I said that right. Anyway, it is Sunday, baby. I hope y'all had a great weekend. I had a full weekend. Spent my time on Saturday at the protest here in Corpus Christi. I can't tell you just how excited I was that the turnout we had here in Corpus Christi, and my son is putting together a little video he took. Both my boys were there, and it was inspiring. All along Ocean Drive, all of Waterfront Park, it was just covered and thick with people, and I was so no sound on Discord. Oh no, that ain't good. Let me check that out. Let me see if Miss Chick is available. Lord, Miss Chick.
I don't know if I'm butting in, John, but I cannot hear you because you are muted in Discord.
I am muted?
Just got to push that little microphone. Oh, look at there you are. Can you hear me now?
Did I mention it's been a full weekend?
Yeah.
Well, maybe the crowd got to hear me.
YouTube
Damn.
did.
YouTube did? Well, I assume. Yeah. Well, then. Anyway, I had a great time at the protest. Just.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I was very impressed with the size of the turnout. Just packed with people, and then to come home later and see the news where it was that way all over the place, all across the United States. It just inspires the hell out of you. And no violence.
No violence.
No violence. No bullshit.
No dead frogs.
Nope.
No. Yeah.
Nope. Just people in the street.
Boy, howdy. Yeah, the protests. I took a peek just a few minutes ago at someone who tracks the protests, and they have a few days before they get all of the numbers in and finish up, whatever they're doing. But so far, they're guesstimating the number of sites grew by 23% from the one in June, from about 2,200 to almost 2,700.
Getting bigger, baby.
Yeah, the number of attendees grew also in Maine and Indiana were real good about already reporting in. And so far, they've reported in with about 25% increase in attendance. And so their prediction is we'll easily hit that 7 million mark that they had
Outstanding.
hoped to.
Outstanding. You know, from what,
But you
like
know
I
what,
said,
John?
what?
It wasn't a success in a tangible we won something kind of way, but it went far to let, this is what I wrote earlier, it went far to let the regime, the naysayers, and the world know that a huge amount of people are definitely not in lockstep with the awful, no good, horrible administration that is currently in power in the US.
There you go.
Right, but the weekend warrior protesting does go a long way to making isolated people feel more connected. We also need to do more than just protest. It is not a means to an end of this mess we are in. We need to be and stay engaged and be explicit about what needs to end. Like, we need to end an end to the authoritative extremes this administration is taking. We need an end to the political chess games, our Congress, both sides. We need an end to the power-hungry billionaires having a larger than their single vote influence that they are guaranteed by the Constitution. We need an end to systemic policies that keep a large portion of our population in poverty on purpose. And what we want is civil liberties, accountability from public officials, and we want immigration and law enforcement policies debated in daylight. We want a government for the people, by the people. We want big money out of politics. Yeah.
That rings a bell.
So what can we do all of the time? We can register voters, hold town halls and reverse town halls, flip local offices, go run for something, litigate when necessary, report the truth, and keep the pressure up using your voice, your pen, your money, and do keep protesting to let them know we won't go away.
Oh, there's more to come.
That's what I was thinking here today. Yeah.
I think there is. There's more to come. I think this isn't the last protest, and I think they're going to continue to get bigger.
Well, we know November 4th's coming up.
Yeah. No, wait a minute. Nope. Hadn't changed the button yet. That was yesterday's. But boy, howdy, what a turnout. And, yeah, like I said, inspiring, you know, to see that many of your fellow Americans out there in the street, baby, in the street.
Yep.
And the signs, oh Lord, the signs. There were some really good ones at our protest. Travis got pictures.
I think we had a penguin at our protest. Ours was small, but there was a penguin.
We had frogs. We had penguin. We had ducks. Lord, yeah, we had a bunch in costume. So, yeah, I went in costume. I went dressed as an old man. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
Your everyday
we did get a pretty neat little surprise this morning because the local chapter of Democrats here in Corpus Christi, their website, Coastal Bend Democrats, whatever it is, I forgot, on their posting for the protest, the picture is of Tyler standing there with his sign. Yep, it's just yeah. There's other people around, but you know it's centered right on him, and focused in on him, and it's him standing there with his sign. That was inspired by oh Lord, it's been a long day.
That's okay.
John and Carolyn Majesco, her sign. I basically copied it. No racist, no fascist, no kings, no fascists, no something else I forgot. Anyway, it was
no assholes.
Yeah, basically that's what it was, and there were plenty of people. I wish I could remember half the. I'm laughing because I see one in the chat. Somebody had a sign. Who's at Lily Mack says, my favorite sign is, I'm Aunt Tifa. Aunt, A-U, NT, Antifa. Oh, that's just Antifa. And
Yeah, we didn't see any of those signs.
oh,
Um,
we had a bunch of, but most of them were said anti-fascist instead of the word Antifa. Several of
yeah.
them did have the word Antifa, and yeah, and that's fine. I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
They, you know,
Well, we were actually protesting right in front of our county building, which is right next to the sheriff's department, and I saw not a single law enforcement person anywhere.
yeah,
Nada,
no,
nada.
and
They're
as a
used
matter
to
of
us
fact,
being out there. They just ignore us
I
now, I
seen more
think.
police today when I went to the Texas Jazz Festival down here today than I saw. Uh, Ask is in here. Ask just asked. Ask just asked. Did any of y'all see
Mhm.
Dinky Donald flying a fighter jet with a crown and dumping shit? Yes, I did.
Yeah,
Yes, I did.
yeah,
That's our president. That's our president. That's who he is. Anyway, hey,
yeah.
let me thank George Murray. George Murray just came in with a $10 donation and said, "Hi, John, Miss Chick, Blue Dot Greeter, and all Blue Dots. Baby, I love this family. I do. I do."
And there was
Anyway,
a standing in line to sign a few proposal things, or petitions, ballot petitions, or whatever they're called.
yeah.
And a good number of us were older, or my age or older, and there were a few younger people there. And one woman turned to this gentleman and said, "We need more younger people, and where are all your friends?" And he just looked at her and he says, "I'm 44." And she said, "Well, you're younger."
I saw a lot of young people out on the strip uh, in Corpus, a lot of them. So yeah, again, inspiring as hell. Candace,
Hey, John, how are
how
you,
you?
honey?
I'm doing just fine, and you?
I'm great. I'm great. It's cooled off a little bit, so can't beat that.
Where did it cool off?
I was,
Not
yeah,
down
it
here.
cooled off.
Ain't
Well,
it down here yet?
it
It's
was 52 this morning here, so
95
I'm
down here,
I'm
something like
loving.
that today. So
But I wanted to jump in here real quick, not take much time. I just wanted to remind all of our fellow Texans, well, one and foremost, I'm proud to be a Texan to see everybody that showed up and represented Texas, that not everybody wears a red hat in Texas.
not everybody,
And
baby.
And to remind everybody that early voting starts tomorrow. There is 17 statewide propositions on our ballot. So do your homework and read all those props. They involve property taxes, veterans tax exemption on their property taxes if a spouse. There's a lot of stuff on the taxations. Inventory if you own a business, taxation laws, all that. 17 props on our ballots. So do your homework so that you know before you get up there and you know what you're voting for. That's a lot on one
Yeah,
ballot.
be informed. Be informed.
Be
No,
informed.
yeah, and it take the time to read it. There ain't no hurry for you to
Right.
get up there, get your ballot, take all the time you want.
Yeah, some counties
Ain't
aren't
no
real
time
good at
clock.
explaining the prop, though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
You can go to the state of Texas website or secretary's website, and you can read what each prop is for.
yeah.
And I love that they're putting on the ballot. My personal one is that if you're a spouse of a veteran that passed away, that it's going to extend those tax exemptions to that spouse, even if that spouse didn't serve on your
Oh,
property, on your
on your
homestead.
property. Yeah, okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
because now it reverts back. So, if you, I think that they should have done that a long time ago. With my aunt being a lobbyist for veterans' rights, I know that that was one of her big things, and so I'm glad to see that it's finally getting statewide
good, good.
because she pushed to advocate for that if we had um, servicemen that were deployed and active military, that their property taxes should be halted for that year that they're away from their family.
Yeah,
And she never got it through. You know what I mean? Because they're serving.
right.
And right. And so
They're on
she
temporarily
tried and
active
tried to.
duty.
Right.
Yeah,
Right. So
yeah.
I'm glad to see that some of it's coming to fruition for our veterans. And the spouses of those veterans, because they pay the ultimate price as well for them
They
being
serve
gone.
right alongside
That's right.
our the spouses.
So there's some good
yeah.
propositions on there. I just encourage our Texas because there's so many on there, you know, and then you're going to have local props too. So there's going to be a lot on the ballot this time in Texas.
Pay attention,
So
baby.
do your homework.
Everybody, do
Yep.
your homework. Pay attention. Hey, let me call out Phyllis. Phyllis, it didn't pop up here. She didn't make a comment, but Phyllis came in with $2 donation. So Phyllis, thank you very much, darling. I appreciate it very much.
Well, John, we have a birthday.
We have a birthday?
Yes,
Whose birthday?
Bunny.
Bunny. Is it Bunny's birthday?
It's Bunny's birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bunny. Happy birthday to you. I hope your day is fantastic. I hope your day just made you smile all day long, baby. All day long. Anyway, talking about smile. Hey, Dave.
Hey guys, how's the family today?
Oh, we're doing fine.
Aye.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, I'm so proud of the marching. I'm so
Wasn't that
enthused
great?
by all the video clips I've seen. Well, over here, and I've obviously seen American reporting, but our reporting has been quite. Actually, the world's reporting was quite intense on following these marches,
Good.
and
Good.
I've not seen America stand up like they're standing up. I mean, I wish America
They say
stood
it's
up
record breaking.
to Bush. Oh,
They say that this
it was
could
amazing.
break records. Could be the largest protest ever in American history. That's what they're saying.
And
I'm
let's
waiting to
hope
see.
let's hope it inspires more people to get out and say, "I want to be part of that," because that's the way that the American people really feel. I actually feel that Donald's probably only got around about a true supportive range of maybe 15 to 20% max, and that's whaling. It's everything he's done to represent America from the day he's gone in to today, in no matter what area it is in, whether it be diplomatic talks or whether it be handling the military at home, or how
Pick
he
a
deals
subject.
with the people. It's been
Pick one.
disaster. It's been an
Since he came
embarrassment.
in the door, baby. I mean, a drastic turnaround in just about every category there is. That
John,
President Biden had us going on a great path, and Donnie came in, and as per usual, first thing he does is kick over the shit can and start throwing shit all over the windows. You know, that's what he did. That's what he does. He thinks he's a dictator. He thinks he's the grand poobah, that he can do anything. And he's finding out he can't. That there are people in this
Did
country that
you
are going to stand up.
also, our government in Parliament, while it was in session, banned Candace Owens from entering Australia.
Really?
She's one, she's one of many that will be banned that are trying to get into Australia to conduct so-called speeches, about the future of the world and what America. It is just spreading Nazism throughout the world. That's what it is. We banned Elon Musk. We've now banned Candace Owens. So don't try and come over here and spread Donald Trump's bullshit, because we will ban your ass. And
the world don't. We don't want
no.
it. We're stuck with it right now. We're stuck with it for the moment. But this country's rising up, baby. And this weekend
call it. She's labelled these things she wanted to do in Australia, called talking about free speech, and that was what. Now she's saying that we don't have free speech. Yes and no. We have. You can say what you want, but you can't use hate speech. That's not free speech in anyone's book in Australia. I can't go out and say anything about anything racist publicly. I will be charged, and because I'm inciting violence. I'm inciting upset within the country. It's something you don't is something you
Yeah, we
talk
don't have that here.
within the locker room. It's not public speak. Free speech comes with responsibility, and we hold you to that responsibility. So, hence, the Trump party is not is full of free speech, but it's full of hate free speech,
That's
and that's the
exactly where it
problem.
is. That's what Trump sells. That's what he's sold ever since he came on the scene. It's what he's known for. Is hate somebody. Hate your neighbor, hate your friends, hate your family,
Let me tell
whatever
you
it is.
now,
And worship his ass.
it,
Worship his ass, but hate everybody else.
it won't be long. He'll be standing up there saying, "I'm fucking a better musician, or magician, sorry, than David Blaine and all those Houdini. He's a better magician because he's going to say, huh, they can only make one person disappear. I can make a million disappear." And
Yeah.
that's what he's doing.
That's what he's trying to do.
You know?
We're going to get in his way. Hey, let me thank Lele.
I hope so.
Lele came in with a $10 donation and said, "Hey, Blue Dot, here in Plano, Texas with my granddad, Mr. Perkins. Can you shout him out again? He's watching every Sunday, chilling, baby. Outstanding. Daddy Perkins, we appreciate you so much. That's what this family is about, baby. That's what this family is. We meet every 3 times a week. No matter what the hell's happening, we're going to meet. And I'm glad to have you out there. And Lele, appreciate it very much, very much. Anyway, boy howdy.
The fact that the generals are leaving is disappointing. Those generals and admirals are leaving because Trump
they
and,
have
and
integrity.
his stupid demand. But it's not going to help. It's making things worse because they're going to be replaced with minions.
That's the fear. But they have integrity. And an
They'd be
officer
pushed out anyway.
Huh?
They'd be pushed out anyways if they didn't resign.
Yeah. If that commander, if that admiral was making his opinion known by way of respective channels, that he's not happy with the task that his command has been given. And good on him. He was pushed. I can't remember the guy's name right now, but he's a 4-star admiral. He's going to have to give up one of those stars to retire, and that's what he's doing. And I think it's an honorable, very honorable thing that he is doing, and it's calling attention to the bullshit of Pete Hegseth and Donald Trump, that we're just blasting people out of the water, judge, jury, executioner, all in one fucking fail swoop, baby. That's not who we were. That's not who we were. It's who he wants us to be.
They were great, well-informed, well-trained, seasoned people that you need in your military. They had so much experience that they could bring down to the troops, and now it's
Pete
lost.
Hegseth knows all about what's going on. He was a Fox News anchor on the weekends. This guy's been through, shit. Yeah. He's Donnie's kiss ass. He's like every other cabinet member Donnie has. They're there to kiss his ass.
He was a reporter, wasn't he, in the army? Hegseth wasn't a fighter. He was
in 03, I know that, in the army. I don't think he saw combat. I honor his service. I honor his service. But he's not.
Yeah, but he wasn't a fighter.
Department of the Defense. Department of War material. He's just not. He doesn't have the experience, the knowledge, and the wisdom, the judgment, all of that. That it takes generations. I mean, decades of service to accumulate what is needed for that position. But hell, hey, Pete Hegseth, hey, he's a good old boy from Fox. We'll let him in there. He'll do a fine job. Yeah, it's bullshit. It's absolute bullshit.
Now they're coming for your guns now. Did you see that?
No, I haven't seen that. I'm sorry. I was at the Jazz Festival all day today, so I did not.
Okay.
I didn't look at the news at all.
I'll put it in the chat. It's the report I read that they want Trump and Miller want a list of all the gun owners. They want that list broken down into red states, blue
I
states,
swear, if
all
you
the
look back in my videos, you'll find me saying he'll come for the guns. You know, you
yeah.
can't have
Well, I said
with
it.
the bullshit that he's trying
Uh,
to pull. He's pissing
Come
off a
on,
lot of
guns.
people.
Yeah.
And eventually that
yeah, he's
becomes a
going to.
problem. But it's Jeanette Miller
You
says
can't
yes,
have
he
the.
wants a national gun registry. Oh, that's going to go over real good with all the rednecks out there. Yeah, we have a problem in this
Yep.
country with guns, a serious problem. And until this country starts taking it seriously, by doing something, we talked about it before, and to me, it's the most obvious thing we could do is have a government program to buy back
Buyback.
guns, buy back, offer money, offer good money to get those guns off the street.
Well,
We're not going to get all
that
of
would
them.
be money, John. That would be money better spent than spending on friggin' ICE and all the stupidity that he
Yeah.
spent your money on.
Indeed. Hey, let me call out
You know?
Vincent Saravo, who came in with a $5 donation and said the ceasefire deal was a scam. Last ditch effort for the Nobel Peace Prize was never serious. As I understand it, it's already been broken, and I think we all do.
Yep.
The hostages got returned. That's great news. It was a great deal, but I don't think there was anybody that thought that a ceasefire was going to hold, that this was just going to be over. And now
But who
Donnie's
broke
out
the
there talking
ceasefire,
about
John?
sending our troops in there to do shit.
Who broke the ceasefire,
still,
John?
huh?
Who broke the frickin' ceasefire? That's got me angry because it's being reported that Hamas attacked Israeli soldiers. That's bullshit.
That's what I've heard.
The Israelis.
That's what I've heard is that
No,
Hamas.
no,
I
no.
do know Hamas did execute.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, my mind.
From
is-
Palestinians.
Let me tell you, the Israel soldiers shot 11 people from one family. Where were they shot? They were shot on their own property. That used to be their property. That before the bombing got into that area, they had
Ain't
to
no
get out.
property left.
They were over there. They were over there looking at their home, and they were opened up on by Israel soldiers. That's
this
when
Israel
Go
Gaza
ahead,
thing,
Lincoln.
bro, is another one of the big fucking lies by the Trump administration. They are lying about
It's a deal. I swear it was a deal. Again, I caveat that by saying the hostages were returned. I think at the point in Gaza it was that there was nothing else that Hamas could do. They were getting pounded every day. There's not an inch of Gaza that isn't just pummeled to pieces. So they were backed up against the wall. I think they took the opportunity to get a ceasefire, to get their head together or whatever, and release the hostages. Maybe Israel will slack off a little bit, but I don't think so. I just don't think so. It's not going to last. There's too much that wasn't agreed to, and yeah, we're seeing atrocities on both sides of the fence. I've seen where the Hamas executed a bunch of people, and now we hear that Israelis are shooting at. So go figure. You think that place is ever going to know peace?
You want to know what this reminds me of? If you guys think back to the early 2000s, we had George W. Bush that received information through security briefings that we were under an imminent threat of a terrorist attack. He brushed it off, he ignored it, and then it happened. Now, the media does not cover this, but back in September of 2023, in Israel, Bibi Netanyahu, security briefings, he was told there was an imminent threat of a terrorist attack, and he ignored his own security briefings. It just smells to me like he was either being ignorant to the fact,
I don't think he's
or
ignorant. I think he's calculated.
Calculated is what I lean towards, and I'm going to go out on a limb here, which I'm not the only one that says this, that he used Hamas as a false flag in order to go in and ethnically cleanse Gaza. I would love for someone to prove me wrong.
I don't think he's, I don't think it was a coordinated event between the two. I don't think that. I don't think Netanyahu coordinated this attack with Hamas. Did he have intelligence that Hamas was going to plan an attack? Probably so.
Yes.
I'm thinking yes,
Yes.
he did. And was it calculated on Netanyahu's part to allow that to happen in order to bring, like you say, this reason to go into Gaza? Do I put that past him? Not at all. Not at all. But if the world were to find out that is true, what does that say, baby? What does that say?
It just really smells
'Cause
funny
if
to me,
he
man.
knew-
When
You have to wonder if the president of the United States knew.
Well, that brings us back to the discussion we had last Sunday on your show, John. Why the fuck are we catering to Qatar, who has
No.
funded Hamas? Why are we catering to Qatar for them to put a military base in Idaho?
Because they paid off
Really?
our president. That's the basic answer, because they paid off our president. That's why. They gave him a nice big
Or
jet. They gave him a couple suitcases full of money. Told his kids to come over and get some more suitcases.
Rent,
and bingo.
rent.
They get an air base in Idaho. An air base in Idaho. In Idaho. That's in the United States, in case anybody's wondering. That's a foreign base inside our borders. What do you think this president's doing? He'd sell us out in a heartbeat. This whole damn country hand and full for whatever he could personally get. And that's who we
I
have.
don't
It
know.
won't be long before Russia will have an office in the White House.
Mm-mm. So what do we do?
Not,
What do we do?
I'll tell you what
This-
we do. I watched Robert De Niro was on MSNBC, I think either today or yesterday, sometime after these protests had occurred. And I agree with Robert De Niro because he actually predicted the January 6th insurrection before it ever happened. He was outspoken against Trump during his first term, and he's like, I fear that this man is not going to peacefully transfer power. He read the fucking tea leaves spot on. And what he's saying right now is these protests were good. He says, but these need to sustain. They need to go on. They need to continue because this is our
no doubt.
chance to
Yeah.
put a stop to this. Because he says this man, and I believe him, you all do too, he will not leave office. That is not radical left lunatics being hyperbolic and exaggerating. This man is not intending on leaving office in 2028. That's a fact.
Well, he's
now
not
you
going
know
to
those
give the.
2028 hats are just for fun. They're just joking.
He's not going to give this sort of power
if he
to
can
the
find a
Dems.
way, he
He's
will
not going
stay.
to let the left have this power.
And what is the way?
No.
What is the only
not.
way? The only way he stays in power if he suspends elections. That's how come we have to be very careful with our protest, because he is looking for a reason. I swear, we've been saying it forever. He's looking for a reason to implement martial law in this country for the violence that is breaking out all over the country and suspend elections.
We laugh at that. We laugh. We just can't believe.
I wish we
the
could laugh about
reporting
it.
that's being. But seriously, John, we sit back here and we look at the TV. We watch the reporting of how Trump is saying Chicago and that there's riots, there's fighting, people are dying, and we see the videos of what's happening in Chicago. It's like a horror movie. We yell at the TV screen. He's under the bed. He's behind the door.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is all fucking
Don't go in there.
propaganda
Don't look.
bullshit. Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, and
it's awful.
and can I tell you two ways that he can do this without suspending the elections? And they've already completed one step. Okay, I don't know if y'all have heard, but a former Republican election official, someone aligned with Donald Trump, just bought Dominion voting right out from underneath them.
Yeah, ain't that a fantastic thought?
70% of the elections in this country are run by Dominion voting. And now we have the Supreme Court, which everybody is saying after they listen to the oral argument that it's almost inevitable that they are going to gut the fucking Voting Rights Act. There you go, right there.
If he can, he will. If he can, he will. You bet your ass he will. In any way possible. Hey, let me call out Vincent Saravo, because I did not hear it. I went to the Jazz Fest today. Yesterday I spent at the protest doing my civic duty, getting out there, using my voice and my sign. Today I went to the Jazz Festival, so I didn't know. Vincent Saravo came in with a $5 donation and said, I wonder if the FBI planted the sniper stand at Palm Beach International Airport discovered today. Add to a list of distractions. I have not, of course I wasn't around, I have not heard that story. A sniper stand?
No.
At Palm Beach.
Was it a joke? Was it a joke, or was it a?
I would think it not a joke.
That's,
Somebody trying.
Are you shitting me? Outstanding.
Well, let me catch
No, and I mean,
Gregory Brown. Let me do this real quick, because Gregory Brown just came in with a $20 donation and said God just might cast his, oh boy, from your mouth to God. God might cast his own vote before then. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I hit that loud enough? I keep saying, y'all know me. John's not a very religious guy. I believe in peace, love, and all that stuff. And I don't necessarily believe in a magic man in the sky, but I'm just saying, if a bolt of lightning comes out of the sky, I'll be in church every freaking day. I would.
No, and I mean,
Praise the Lord. Pass the change.
I don't mean to sound like a negative Nancy, with all of the good things that we've seen this weekend, but my fear in this moment, right? My fear in this moment is that we're going to be accelerating towards a banana elections type situation in this country, where by the midterms next year, these elections are going to be so fucked over, it ain't going to matter. So
well, the midterms are going to be the test. The midterms coming up. This is going to be a test of our society, of our system.
If they happen,
it might. Is the American public going to have trust in our election system anymore? With the last election, and now I caveat that by saying we all basically know, yeah, it's a great system. There's hardly any shenanigans going on, all that bullshit. But you heard what they sold before. And they're going to do it again. Oh, you can't trust them. Oh, they're cheating. Now it's going to all come out again. It's going to be the same, whining bullshit that they had before, and it weakens the trust in our system, and they know that. They know that. That's why they're doing it. They want people to have mistrust in the system.
Yeah. There needs to be organizations that collectively get together at the midterms, and as soon as that election is over with, there is immediate hand count audits on the entire fucking election. And I'm serious.
Election
that's what needs to happen.
It's going to be one of the most watched elections in our history, I think. This election is really, because it's obvious that Trump has done everything he can to challenge voter rolls across this country. You were going to say, Dave?
Well, I actually think that even the most of the right people or let's say the Reds, I actually feel that Trump would never get their support again. He's lost a lot of their support, and I actually think that he wouldn't, even today, if an election was run today, an honest election, I doubt whether he'd get 20% of the vote.
Oh, I don't. If the election were held today, he'd be on his ass and out the door. That's what I think.
Absolutely.
I think that the tide has turned on this, and we're seeing more and more of his numbers go down.
I want to touch on something. I want to go back to reality. I want to go back to reality that what all we're talking about here is working for Trump, because we're not talking about fucking Epstein. It's still buried. It's still a thing. And I said weeks ago on this show,
buried as you think.
We talked about this list. I said weeks ago, follow the money. Western Union have got the records of Trump's transactions with
I think you're fixing to see
Epstein.
that
$1
bust wide
billion.
open, Dave. I think you're fixing to see it bust wide open as soon as the House gets back into session. As soon as the Congress lady out of Arizona is sworn in, she signs that document that puts it on. Now, mind you, the vote that they're taking right now is just to open the investigation on the floor of the House. Okay? That puts it in the public view. Now you have congressmen standing on the floor. Are they going to vote no on an Epstein investigation? And if so, what reasons do you have? That's going to be the next big, thing on the news. Is once she gets in there and signs that, then that opens the door to the vote, or to release the information from the Epstein files. Yes, and that puts it, like I said, in public purview. We all get to see how they vote, and is your Republican ass going to vote no? And if so, why? What's your reasoning? Why don't you want to release the files? Why don't you want the truth to come out?
You know what's weird is that we know that in the current Congress and Senate, they all know the truth. I mean, they know that Donald Trump is guilty. Every single person in the White House
everybody
knows that Donald
he's
Trump is guilty.
Everybody knows.
And he must walk through there, and people must look at him and say, pedophile, pedo, whatever, but they can't say it. But they love to. But,
I think everybody thinks it. I think so. Everybody's thinking it.
Yeah.
Was he involved with Epstein?
But the problem
hell
is,
yes. Come on. Is that little drawing with his signature down there in the private place a forgery? No, it's not a forgery, and we all know it. That's the way Donnie is. That's his little secret with Epstein. All the evidence is basically right out there. We have survivors out there. You see where Prince Andrew all of a sudden ain't Prince Andrew anymore. Yep, got all his royalty stuff taken away. Yes, his
that
title.
was another big blow, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, he's the one that's taken the hit. Even though Ghislaine Maxwell now is Trump's hero, she's taken the hit, but no one else. There's no other guilty parties out there. Fucking bullshit. There's hundreds of them out there that are walking the streets.
Yeah. Yep.
They're walking the streets, and the Department of Justice says, that's all right. They're pedophiles, we accept that. It's just an ugly look that looks like your GOP or your MAGA supports pedophilia for the rich. That's what it looks like. Ugly look.
If it looks like a duck, walks like a duck.
Well, and I'll tell you what they're up against too. They're kind of up against a 12-day fucking timeline here, because in 12 days, if this fucking government is not opened back up, a bunch of their fucking Republican single mothers down in the South, all the fucking food stamps are getting cut off November 1st. Can you imagine the backlash? Can you imagine the backlash that's going to come from that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and it's building. It's building.
Hey, John, 1 in 8 Americans are on food stamps.
1 in 8.
Wow.
1 in 8. That's a sad statement. But it's
the richest country in the world.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
No health care. No universal health care. You got no universal health care. A very high rate of poverty for a civilized country. Something's fucking very wrong, and it's only happened.
Murder rate.
But my point is, since Trump has been in power, this has been coming to fruition. More suffering within the families, and greater crime. It's all Donald Trump. It's all Donald Trump. When Biden was in power, your country was the envy of the world. It was your crime was low, and you were known for high crime. And we could even over here see your crime was going down under Biden. We see a lot of your country improve under Biden as spectators, more so than any other president. Obama, yes, we've seen improvements with Obama. We've seen results. as a spectator, we've seen results. Going to a football game and seeing your team win, it was a result, and your team was democracy. Now we go to a football game, and it's like these 6'8" thugs are playing these 4'5" understudies. It's just brutal. It's ugly, and it's not good
Speaking
for
of
America.
ugly.
It's not American.
Oh,
Well,
no. There's a lot about what's going on right now that isn't American. Let me call out Vincent Strabo, who came in with a $2 donation and said, MAGA's biggest test of loyalty, a Maxwell pardon. Don't cut it out. Don't Ghislaine Maxwell could damn well, hell, George Santos got a pardon, got a commuted sentence. Can you believe that shit? Ain't been in there for very long at all. Just come on out.
Well, he didn't get
out.
a pardon, did he? He didn't get a pardon.
No, he got
just
commuted.
got a commuted sentence.
His
Yeah.
sentence was commuted.
So he's
And-
still a felon.
Yes.
Well, doesn't a pardon mean you have to
I don't
plead
think the
guilty?
Republican Party minds. They'll open their
Yeah, they
arms
don't
up,
care if it's a
welcome it.
felon,
Yeah.
but he's.
Yeah,
I
felon,
mean,
that's-
that's a prerequisite to
Yeah.
be a Republican. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
It's just part of the checklist. there.
Well, Trump's turned the White House into a halfway home for ex-criminals.
yeah.
No, birds of a feather, Dave. Birds of a feather.
I'm
Most
telling
certainly.
It's
You couldn't write this
it's
shit.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to surround himself with criminals in order to enact a criminal plan of authoritarianism.
It works better
That's the way
that
it
way.
works.
It
You-
works
if,
better
if you
that
put
way. Yeah.
If you
You
put
need- you
reasonable
need
people around you,
accomplices. You
then you
need-
get
Yeah. People that are in on the
reasonable
plan.
people. That's right, because we've seen this back in 2021. If there are reasonable people around him, they say things such as, no, you can't shoot protesters. No, you can't use the military to seize voting machines.
He doesn't have that
No,
now.
you have to leave the White House when your term is up. You see what's
Yeah, he
going
doesn't
on here?
have
So
people
now
around him like that.
he
now.
doesn't, and that's
Yeah.
that's the danger,
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, the buying of the voting machines, listening to you a while ago, Kurt, made me think because he's been pushing that paper ballot thing. He wants
Yep.
paper ballots. No mail-in ballots, paper ballots, no voting machines. So them,
Yeah, that was bullshit.
you see what I mean? So them construing to get the machines, I'm not sure is an tactic to get his way on the paper ballot.
Carl, you're right. Only in America can we have a fucking felon pardoning another fucking felon. What the fuck?
Right.
That's where we are, Carl. That's where we are. It's a criminal presidency. He did piss all of us off with the January 6th pardons. Right there. Right the first
You've
rattle
had-
out of the
you've had-
gate.
right there.
He
You've had
could
a
kiss
request,
my
John.
ass. Huh?
You've had a request.
I have a
You
request.
had a request.
I have a
Yes,
request.
play the song.
Shut the fuck up, Dave. Damn, I was right in the middle of something.
Shut the
Shut.
bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Yes, shut the fuck up,
Shut the fuck up, bitch. Bow, bow, shut the fuck up. Shut the
Oh,
fuck
we're
up.
gonna have to do that
Bow, shut
twice.
the fuck up.
See that put us, and I just came from a jazz festival, baby. I'm in the mood for a little jazz,
To
for
shut
a
the
little.
fuck up, 'cause nobody asked you, bitch. I need you to shut the fuck up, bitch. 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 Bow, bow, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Bow, bow, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Bow, bow, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Bow, bow.
I love that
You know,
song.
John,
Yes.
I'd like to dedicate that song today to a woman by the name of Pam fucking Bondi.
Pam
She came out
Bondi,
on
you
Fox
say?
News. She talked about how, these are all Hate America rally. They're terrorists, pro-Hamas,
yeah.
and Antifa.
Yep.
How
yep.
about those apples now? How many widespread arrests were made yesterday with 7+ million people on the
Oh, I
streets?
saw it on the
And
news. I saw it on the news, Lincoln. It
None.
was terrible. They were beating them with the clubs and the handcuffs and the tear gas and the dogs, man.
Yeah.
Did you see the dogs and all of that? No, you didn't see shit. You didn't
We
see
had
shit.
New York City. New York City was fucking gridlocked yesterday, and the local police department came out and said there was 0 arrests. So you know
Zero.
what, Pam Bondi? You can eat shit,
Mhm.
Bondi.
Yeah, because they really built this up. Oh, this is going to be terrible. It's the liberals. They're all going to go out and tear up the street. And yeah, Greg Abbott put the National Guard on the streets of Austin. Austin for nothing, for absolutely nothing. It's a dog and pony show to get a pat
Yeah, it
on the
was like
head from
2 miles long in
Donnie.
Austin, John.
Huh?
They said it stretched 2 miles long of people in Austin.
It was outstanding. I saw the
I
video.
saw,
It
I
was
saw helicopter footage of San Antonio. I couldn't fucking believe
it
how many
was
people
everywhere.
were in San Antonio.
Everywhere. It
Well, how
was.
many was it? 7 million people? Was it 7 million?
I think it's going to
Well,
surpass that.
it's that's only through the 50501. We gotta remember there's other small groups outside of this movement yesterday that haven't been counted yet. There's people saying that we're probably going to crest 10 million when it's all
I
said
can
and
see
done.
it. I can see it. I can see it. Enthusiastic people. Oh,
Yep.
I'm trying to remember some of this. I seen a sign yesterday, and I can't remember what the hell it said.
We had Berlin,
Oh, I do.
dude. We had London. We had fucking UK.
Oh, all over
we
the
had
world.
Europe with us.
It was worldwide, baby. Yes, and the world is standing up saying, "Hey, your president sucks." Ain't that some shit? I remember
Tell me
one
about
sign
your
that said,
mandate.
I remember one sign that the guy was holding up, and it said, "Honk if you're not on the Epstein files." He was getting a lot of honking going by. Honk if you're not.
Oh, no,
If
nobody
you're
wants to
not
be
on
part of
the
that.
Epstein files.
See, that's Donald. That is Donald Trump's kryptonite. That the Epstein files are his
It is.
kryptonite, and
It
if
is.
he keeps working with that,
And that's what I'm looking forward to. As soon, I mean, come on now. Come on. We all know it. It's the only reason Mike Johnson is refusing to bring the House back. That's why. It's the Epstein files.
It is.
As soon as he swears in the congresswoman from Arizona, it's a done deal. Because, like I say, it forces the vote on the floor. And that means that people are going to have to stand up and vote yes or no to releasing these files. What are you going to do, Congressman?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, it
Balls
has
in your
nothing to do. Right. This has nothing to do with an extension on the fucking healthcare subsidies that the Democrats
No.
are talking about.
No.
Everybody who believes that fucking bullshit, I got a bridge
No.
to sell you.
Yeah. Yeah, as a matter of fact, they're taking it down. Hey, it'll be on a barge in just no time. That's serious shit, though. If y'all don't know, a personal note, John, every day, because he's got nothing to do. They're dismantling our old bridge. And our new bridge is in place. It's a fantastic bridge. It's going to allow much bigger ships to come into our port and everything, but the old bridge got to go. So we've been going down there because they're taking it apart piece by piece. And just the other day we learned that they're not going to take it apart per se. They're going to disconnect it from two ends and lower it down onto a barge. The ship channel is going to be closed for 36 hours. I'm going to be down there to see this thing and how they do it because it's mighty looking shaky to me. I want to be there when it all goes boom. And yeah, it's quite it's quite a thing down here in Corpus to see the new bridge and watching the old bridge being dismantled. But
that would be a quite a spectacular sight to see that coming down and going off on barges. Take some video, John.
Oh, I'm going to be taking video, but I'm sure that the local news has a time lapse. It's going to have a time lapse of the whole thing because it is fantastic. That bridge has been here all my life, and I was talking to an old boy that when we were down there, an old guy down there just looking at the bridge too, and he was here when it was built, and it was built it was completed in about 1961 or something like that. I moved here in 1962, and so I remember this bridge as a child, but I also remember there being a lift bridge off to one side. That's the old bridge it used to be before they built the new harbor bridge. Anyway, I remembered that, just the vision of that old Thule lift bridge. And we were just reminiscing about how fucking old we were. Anyway.
Did you know that the Nazi Party has had influence in America for many years? We knew that the Nazi Party had rallies in Madison Square Garden back in the 30s. It is not illegal in this country. 40s.
If you want to fly a Nazi flag out in front of your house, you're more than welcome to do it. The law protects you.
But you know who were members of that party? Members of that Nazi Party were people like Henry Ford. He was a member of the Nazi Party. the royal family. Many of them were members of the Nazi family. The CIA, at the end of World War II, grabbed 2,000 Gestapo-type scientists and walked them into America to help their space program. They were all Nazis, obviously. So Nazis, even though you kicked them out of the country in the early 40s, they got their way back in
Their
there
influence
due
is
to the
still
CIA.
around, brother. There's influence is still.
Most certainly.
Chainsaw welding mongoose made a comment in here, caught mine. And also those assholes, Keg's Breath and Couch Fucker, oh, I don't know who he's talking about, down at the Pendleton, watching the military fire live ammo over and across I-5. Yes, they did. A live fire exercise on the day of the protest, so they could have this great big distraction. Don't tell me how much that costs for his little show to shoot live fire over I-5 from naval ships. That's some shit. That's in our country, baby.
First time.
That's in our
First
country.
time
That's
it's
what our
happened,
president
isn't it?
is trying to do. Is trying to intimidate you. What are you gonna? Can I expect to see landing craft down here on Padre Island with the troops storming the beach? What are you gonna do? You know, kick over somebody's tent, somebody's suntan lotion?
My opinion of that was setting up JD Vance to be the predecessor and take the baton from Trump. But nobody likes JD as Vance.
Yeah,
Trump,
JD
I mean, he
Vance,
don't
yeah,
have
he's
Trump's following. But they're
No.
trying to set him up and show him as commander in chief out there, and because the MAGA loves the show, as we used to call, the rodeo they put on every
Yeah.
week is a showdio. You know what I mean?
Yep,
It
yes,
ain't a
I do.
rodeo; it's a showdio.
Showdio.
And so it's this showdio. It's the same damn thing as they're doing out there in California. They're putting on the show, and because that's Trump's deal, he wants to be on the camera. Look at COVID. You could turn
Yeah.
on TV every day during COVID. That Orange Menace was on the damn TV. Couldn't get away from him.
We
Kids.
haven't been able to get away from
That's
him for
all they're
9
doing.
years, 10 years. We have not been
Yeah, I
able to
know.
get
It's
away
a
from this
decade.
man.
A
Yes.
damn decade.
A whole decade of Trump in one form or another. Just, even the 4 years Biden was in office, we had to go through listening to his bullshit
I know.
all the time. So yeah, it's a drain on the system. It's a drain on this nation, and I think they're getting tired of it. They're getting
I
tired
think
of the
the people
name
in
Trump
mass
being
are
in
getting
the
tired
news
of.
every damn
Yeah,
day.
I agree. I agree with you, John. Because I mean, we had Biden's inauguration. Next day, Trump come out and said, "I'm running for president."
Yep.
And
Oh yeah.
I'm sitting here thinking, Democrats, hello, you got to get on the ball here.
Well, that was a move to keep his ass from being prosecuted. That's what that was.
I know what it
was.
was,
A
but I'm
calculated move
meaning,
to
but
keep
I
from
don't
getting
think it was just that.
Democrats
prosecuted.
I don't
Yeah,
think it was just
have
that.
access.
I think it was to stay in front of everybody, to be in the center.
Unless his ass
I really
drops
do.
dead, I'm
Yeah.
in agreement. He's not going to leave in 28. He's going to try to make
Yeah.
some kind of move to demand that he gets a third term or so, if he lives. If he lives, come on, Lord, come on.
100%.
You want to prove something? Let's
100%.
go.
De
he's
Niro-
not going to go
gonna-
away
he's not
easy,
gonna let
and he's not going to
he's
hand
not
it
gonna
over
let
to
the Dems
J.D.
have-
Vance.
No, he's not going to let the Dems have that power. If the Dems win and they do have an
Right.
election, he's not going to let the Dems have the same power he's got. No way.
What
He's
are
built
you
this
going
power for
to? Are you
himself.
going to? If he loses, you can expect another January 6th event with
Yeah.
his
Oh, yeah.
supporters or
Right.
some shit.
It
I
ain't
don't
his
think-
supporters.
I don't
They're
think-
got
I
the
don't think he's gonna
military.
have-
It's ICE.
I think he's
ICE
on the
is the-
downward slide. I do.
That's why he pardoned them, because all of the ICE is J6 followers, and they were behind that. So he's got his little army.
That's a perception. Why are you? Why is
Well-
everybody wearing masks? Are you ashamed of what you're doing?
Yeah.
You should be.
You want
Should be.
You want to know? I seen something really interesting the other day. If you guys haven't caught this, there was a police video that came out. The police officer pulled over a ICE agent, and he was with his kids in a pickup truck, out of uniform and everything, just regular street clothes.
Right.
And he got caught fucking drinking and driving with his kids in the car. So when they went to
Oh,
arrest him,
Yes.
this ICE guy, he looks over at one of the arresting officers, a black guy, and says, "Are you Haitian?" This
What?
shows you guys the minds of these people. Who says that? Oh, are you Haitian? These
threatened him.
fuckers are racist. These ICE
Oh,
agents
yeah.
are full-blown racists.
Yep.
I'm just saying, why you're wearing a mask, man. Don't tell me it's to protect your identity so you don't get harassed. Hell, everybody's getting fucking harassed. Why would your ass be any different? If you're not breaking the
Was he
law,
arrested?
what the fuck? And that's
Was he
evident
arrested,
because of,
this guy?
He was arrested, and he was very angry that one of the arresting officers was a man of color, and he asked him, "Are you Haitian?"
Are you Haitian?
I mean, that just tells you right there the sentiments of
Show
these
me the
motherfuckers,
papers.
man.
Show me the papers, old man.
You know,
That's where we're headed. That's where we're going. I got a chuckle out of that. Hey, let me thank Blue Dot Greeter. Mark came in with a $5 donation and said, "Oh, damn, Mark, hell yes. Sorry, got to because Mark missed the song. So play it again. If you play it twice, it will feel like a win. Damn it, Mark. Here you go, brother.
Shut the fuck
Just
up, 'cause
play it.
nobody asked you, bitch.
'Cause I like
need you
it.
to shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the
I
fuck up,
like
bitch.
it.
Just shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Bow, bow. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Bow, bow. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Going down to the jazz
Shut the fuck
festival
up.
today.
Bow, bow.
I was very happy by seeing people out. There was 3 different stages, pretty well separated, so the music didn't clash, and a lot of vendors all up in there. So it was really nice atmosphere. But there were people up dancing in front of these bands. I loved it. The inspiration was just people enjoying the music, getting into it, and it was very. Almost didn't come home for the show. I almost didn't, because I was thinking, oh man, I don't want to leave. Because if I left, everybody with me had to leave. My sons, all 3 of them, and T's girlfriend Samantha. So we were all in one car. So, but I love this Blue Dot family, baby. I
Did
didn't
you
want to
see
miss the show.
Jack Smith spoke out? I thought it was quite good what he said, Jack Smith. He spoke truth to power. He indicated that he exposed a lot of things in saying that the corruption was pretty bad and America's basically setting itself up for a big fall. And the thing is, though, that he's quite happy to see Trump take someone to court because the disclosures will destroy Trump. A good lawyer for Bolton or a good lawyer for Comey with disclosures could expose Trump as a criminal. And I don't think Trump will go to court with any of these guys. Bolton, I mean, he charged Bolton with misuse of or mishandling of government documents or something. Isn't that what Trump done himself?
How dare you say that, Aussie Dave? How dare you say that? Well, that's not what he did.
It's almost like he's taken all the it's almost like Trump has taken all the charges that were on his indictments and trying to pin them on other people.
Yes.
It's crazy.
That's what he does. That's his MO.
He hasn't had an original thought, anyway.
No.
Well, I think he thinks that if he destroys the person's character, that's it.
Yeah.
They're no good. The public will lose interest in them, and that's what he's all about: is character assassination. That's what he does.
That's true.
That's his forte in life. That's his forte.
If you guys are all paying attention to, this meeting with Zelensky, it was caught that Hegseth was wearing a tie that sure looked like it was trying to mimic the fucking pattern of the Russian flag. I don't know if you guys all caught that or not.
I didn't catch it, but I wouldn't doubt it.
It was like a little hint.
Doubt it.
Little hint. Yep.
Tell me why he can't deal with Russia. He wants to play a badass all over the place except for Russia. And all of a sudden there was discussion about, we're going to give Patriot missiles to Tomahawks to Ukraine to increase their range on what they could hit. And all of a sudden Putin called and toyed with the played with, oh, you want to have another meeting, and let dangle a little toy out in front of Trump, and Trump, of course, said, oh, yeah, we'll have another meeting. What the fuck for? What the fuck for? Didn't you have a meeting in Alaska? What happened there? Nothing. It's just a drag along. It's a tag along. It just keep Trump, busy. Hey, let me call out a couple people. Let me call out
Sorry,
Benjamin
John,
Bowen.
I just want to.
Go ahead, Dave. Go ahead with your thoughts.
I just want to say it's the 2-week healthcare policy. Whatever he does with Putin is the same as the healthcare policy. It'll be in 2 weeks. It'll be in 2 weeks.
We'll know in 2 weeks. Yeah, just we're gonna think about doing something. Yeah, that's what it is. Hey, let me thank Benjamin Bowen, who came in with a $20 donation. It did not ding because it had a little Sheba dog with a samurai armor holding a golden trophy. Outstanding, Benjamin. Thank you very much. And Bingo came in with a $10 donation and said, Daddy Dumpty Pants has got to go now. Damn, out of your mouth, the Kaja, I swear. We got, barring any divine intervention, I'm sorry, a message dropped down. Where was I? I'm sorry, I got distracted.
You said something about divine intervention? Barring divine intervention?
Divine intervention. He's going to be president unless we impeach his ass and get him out, which right now I don't see any hope for with the Republicans in the House that we have right now that are just lackeys, just, stumbling all over themselves to kiss his ass. He's going to be there.
Contrary to what I had thought previously, I watched a good video on this. The 25th Amendment is actually a heavier carry than the impeachment process. So if we need to advocate for the easiest way to get him out of office, which also means his people around him go along with him, impeachment is the way to go.
It's the only way. To remove his ass is an impeachment in the House and a conviction in the Senate, which is what they should have done the first time, Mitch McConnell.
Yep.
Come up with your little badass little speech afterwards after you voted no to convict, and then come out and talk about how guilty he was. This lays all at the Republicans' feet. Yep. They have an opportunity right now to stand up and grab their fucking balls. Do something. Do I expect them to? No. The turning point, though, might be the exception to the rule here. Just might be the Epstein files when Congress reconvenes, and that vote is taken, and they have to start releasing stuff, because we all know, everyone knows, Trump's guilty. We all know it.
Yep.
Well, you don't have to have a.
And so many other too. So many others along with it.
Yeah, and that list is going to be extensive. There's going to be names we're going to know.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
I'm amazed that they haven't taken people like Prince Andrew and said, well, come on, who's the people you know? They didn't, or they must have interrogated all these people.
Prime example of what goes around. It's going to come around. It's going to come around. It's going to come out because there's just too many people that know shit. We're stepping on glass here because everybody's afraid to come out and make a charge because we're talking about very extremely wealthy people who are going to fucking put lawyers all over your ass. Intimidation. That's what that is. And that's exactly what's happening.
And broken side deals. Yeah. And broken big money side deals on the other end of that too.
I don't know.
I need to go fishing.
I don't know. I don't know what approach to really take with this whole flood the zone with this party is in terms of trying to argue towards, if there's somebody that's on the fence that is like, yeah, I think Trump's maybe a bad guy. I almost want to take the approach of just talk about one thing to make it simple and point them to their Constitution and tell them to look up Section 1, Article 9, Clause 7. Tell them to read that and then explain to them how Trump is stolen the power of the purse, how Russell Vaught and Scott Bessent are moving money around, this, that, and the other, and just tell them straight up, forget everything else that this man is doing. He is violating Article 1 right now, unconstitutionally.
He does
That's
it every
it.
time he wakes up in the morning. It comes natural to him. Because he doesn't give a shit. He doesn't. What was I doing?
Rules don't
But
apply.
he's even now.
to him.
He's even now telling FIFA that he wants their matches moved. He's trying to move all the soccer matches from the World Cup into red states. He wants California. He's telling FIFA that California is too unstable. It's dangerous to have a major soccer match there.
Yeah.
And along with other blue states. And
Yeah,
FIFA said, no, get fucked. They've
get
said
screwed.
no.
Good. Hey, let me thank Silly Bebo, who just came in with $2 and said, balls. The GOP and MAGA politicians have no balls. Well, they can grab where they used to have them. They've crawled up their ass. Tell them to look up their ass because that's where their balls went. They were so embarrassed they had to hide themselves, I swear. Hello, Better Weather.
Hello, everybody.
How you doing tonight?
Better than normal because yesterday gave me some energy. That was definitely the battle. Right, that was an important day, and we won because we made the numbers. Not only did we, do what we did last time, but we beat them significantly in every way. More demonstrations, more people to each demonstration. I went out and about. I hit several different local demonstrations and protests looking for media and handing out flyers and trying to get more people into the local network so that we're all ready for the hard times. But everybody kept saying over and over, more people than last year, more people than the last protest, and just an amazing win. The anti-protesters showed up, and good. That means that they're paying attention.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We all have
And
to
we
pay
beat the
attention.
narrative too. We beat the narrative too, better weather, because guess what? We weren't violent either, were we?
No, we weren't.
Yes, sir.
This was a piece. It pulled off perfect. It really did. Hey, I got to ask a question. Irene Lambert just made a comment in here and said, "Happy birthday, Silly Bebo." Is it Silly Bebo's birthday? I'm just wondering. Give me an answer real quick. And in the meantime, let me thank Benjamin Bowen, who came in with a $10 donation and said, "When are you coming to Tennessee? It's getting pretty." I know it is, Benjamin. And let me get right back to that. Wesley Wiseman came in with a $5 donation and said, "Trump in a fighter plane dumping crap on protesters." Yeah, we've seen that bullshit. That's the mentality of our president. He likes
John,
to
it was
do that
Silly
shit.
Bebo's birthday yesterday.
Yesterday.
And
Well,
Steve's birthday today.
Steve, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Steve. Happy birthday to you and Silly Bebo. Happy birthday for yesterday. Happy birthday for yesterday. Anyway, baby, I hope your day put a smile on your face. And, yeah, anytime you get to celebrate a birthday, baby, it's another year older.
The whole thing of, was that you, Better Weather, who talked about the True Social with the fucking shit coming out of the plane?
Yeah.
That's
may
just
not have been, but I do have an interesting point on that particular meme. Of course, because I love, self-loathing and all that sort of thing. What I was doing today was going over right-wing media and what they were noticing. Breitbart, Fox News, they noticed. They all noticed. They noticed no violence, and they noticed that we were a bunch of goof-offs using our rights yesterday. One place that didn't talk about us at all was Newsmax.
Oh, Newsmax didn't.
Until
What?
they
didn't. Their reporter didn't cover the news. Boy, howdy. They missed it.
Until Trump had to go and post that meme, they definitely covered that meme, which means now they technically covered the protest because that's what the meme was entirely about.
Yep.
And there's no bad publicity
That's
here.
our
The
mentality
word out
of
is
our
the word
president.
out.
Well,
He
and
gets
another
his
thing I
little
noticed,
rocks off that way.
better weather. I don't know if this is just a little sparkle of the beginning of something good for us, but There was actually a clip on Fox News, brother, where they covered these fucking protests. Not very long, but they brought it up. Fox News.
They at least
Lincoln,
acknowledged it, huh?
they're starting to break too. Like they can't. Like how
Hey, it's on
hard
every
you
other
gonna
damn
lean
channel.
into denying reality?
Right.
It only goes so far. We're talking 7 million people, which I'm looking at right now as a minimum. So
Minimum.
you can't ignore that. That's an
No.
estimation of in my estimate, that was about 10% of the people that voted. And that's about 5% of the people that could have actually been out that day. So we got
You know,
room to
there were more people in D.C. yesterday than both of Trump's inaugurations combined.
Dare you say? Dare you say? I love it. I love it.
Aw.
Anyway, we're gonna wrap it up for the evening. I appreciate everybody coming in. I know the show was late getting started, so I appreciate everybody making the effort to come in and join the conversation. Lincoln,
John,
thank you, brother. Always bringing it to the table, and I appreciate that.
yeah, I appreciate it as well. I guess my final closing words here is good job, America, for standing up and showing that we're not violent. I mean, for us to have that many millions of people in the street and not have really any arrests, it just goes
That
to
was
show
amazing.
that their narrative is fucking sliding off into the fucking dumpster. I
Yep.
mean, it's just,
Yep.
you can't believe these people anymore. Pam Bondi is like a kindergarten teacher telling fairy tales to her fucking students. I mean, that's what she is. Or
You
Carolyn
cranked
Levitt,
up.
I should say.
Getting
Carolyn
cranked
Loretta.
up again. There you go. Outstanding. Lincoln, you're on mark, baby. I appreciate it tremendously. Come back. We'll be here again on Tuesday,
right.
brother. All right.
All right,
And
take care.
better weather.
Yes, sir. Thank you for squeezing me in.
I'm sorry I got you in late. We sometimes have trouble getting
No, no,
everybody
no.
that's got their hand up in. But
I'm
we
happy to
appreciate
just
it.
be here and say my piece, man.
Oh, man.
Thank
we
you.
appreciate
All
you.
right, guys.
We
Have a
enjoyed
great
hearing
night.
it.
Great job, everybody. Again, just like Lincoln said, thank you so much, America.
Thank you so
Didn't
much.
piss me off this time. Have a good night.
It made me proud, baby. It made me proud. All right, better weather. Take care of yourself. And Dave.
And Dave, yeah.
And Dave.
Good show tonight, John. Good show.
Always appreciate your voice in here, brother.
My pleasure. My pleasure. I just want to let you know that, guys, we all know now what hurts Trump, the Epstein thing. That's his kryptonite. That's the way to take him down. Destroy his character. Do what he's done to others. Keep pushing Epstein, because we want to know who's in those files.
He's
Other
gonna try to
countries
keep
want to know
doing-
who's in those files.
He's going to try to keep doing drastic shit to keep it out of the news. But it's
Most
going to be
certainly.
persistent. It's not going to be denied. It will come to light.
But the more drastic stuff he does, the more stupid or incompetent he looks. His retaliation to all
difficult
this
for him to
Epstein
do.
stuff has made him look bad. So keep
He's
it
pretty
up,
good at
guys.
that.
Keep it up.
All right, Dave. Take care of
And
yourself.
just to let you know, one thing, John.
What?
From
What?
Palestine, 68,116 Palestinians have been killed by
It's a
Israel
shame.
since October 7th, 2023. 2 years. That's 2 years. That's 100
That's a disgusting
people
number.
per day. It is. So we can
It
make a
is.
better world of this,
It is.
but we need Trump out the way to make it a better world.
We
Good night,
need to work
America.
on it.
Good night, Mr.
Good
Chick.
night. Good night, Dave. Take care of yourself. And thank you, brother. I appreciate you. All right. And Candace.
Hey, John. Good
Thank
night,
you, baby.
everybody. Have a
Thank you. I
good-
appreciate you coming in.
Yeah. Y'all enjoy. And I'm proud of my fellow Texans for showing that we
You
all
bet.
don't wear red hats. I really am
That's it.
proud,
It did. It made me proud
because we
too,
get that
baby.
stigma too much down here in Texas
We
that
do.
we're all
We
red.
do. Everybody thinks it. Everybody thinks we're all wearing red
Yeah.
hats down here. Not true, baby. All right, darling. We'll talk to you later then.
All right. Have a good night, y'all.
You too. And Miss Chick,
And John.
thank you so much for coming in delayed, all that.
Yeah.
being.
I wasn't going anywhere. I mean, you know,
Well, did you get my
late.
phone message?
I did. I got it a little bit,
Okay.
like maybe 15 minutes after you sent it or something. I don't know where I was. Probably outside with the dogs or something.
I was worried about it. I just didn't want you. I knew I was going to be late. I was sitting in there, and I kept wanting to go, but every time this one band that was playing was just, I mean, excellent, with
Yeah,
vocals,
I
with
get
the
it.
whole, you know, it was rocking, and
Oh,
I just had a
I could
hard
use
time.
me a good jazz fest.
Oh,
I
they're
really
going.
could.
It's going on right
Yeah.
now. As a matter of fact,
Aw.
Tyler might leave after I get off the show to go back down there and meet Trav. I won't go, but they might go and listen to some more because it'll go on deep into the night. It's
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Oh,
a free jazz music on the bay, and yeah,
nifty.
it takes up a pretty good area because, like I say, they have 3 stages, and they're far enough
Oh,
away that they're not overstepping each other. So it's a pretty
huh.
good size event.
Who actually sponsors it?
It's been this is it's I know it's over the 50th uh, festival. I can't remember if it hit 60 yet or not, but it's been going on here in Texas. As a matter of fact, I have a poster in my restroom in there from the Jazz Fest from 19, I think it's 82. I have it framed
Hmm.
in there. Yeah, it's yeah, jazz on the
That's
Bayfront, and it's just grown and grown, and now it's a pretty good size event for Corpus.
hmm.
You know what kills me though? I
What?
think we already brought this up on the show. That Texas, they some news magazine or whatever made a posting of the most boringest cities in the United States, and Corpus Christi ranked number 3 of the most
Oh, they must have
boringest
been
cities.
there on a Wednesday, John.
They
Come
must have, yeah, it must have been on a Wednesday or a Saturday or a Tuesday or. Uh,
on.
we joke about it because here in Corpus Christi, you come here and you have the USS Lexington, which is a fantastic ship that you can go visit and explore all over it. They have the Texas State Aquarium right next door to the Lexington, and it's a fantastic aquarium. It's got a lot to offer. That's it. That's it.
That's it.
That's all.
That's it.
That's it. You got the beach.
Well,
You got the 100 miles of
well,
beach out there, baby. You can get lost on that, but
I would say if you're that
I
close to Padre
yeah,
Island, then yeah,
yeah.
can make up for
So
everything.
it does. I like it here, though. It's just big enough for everything, but not big enough that it squashes you. But I like Corpus.
Yeah.
It's been a nice home. Anyway,
Anyway,
got anybody
anyway,
you want to call out tonight?
I do. I want to call out everybody who put on their
Everybody.
frog costume or not. Anybody who held a sign, anybody who walked a sidewalk and waved at
Everybody.
a car that was honking and said "love you" anyway to anybody that flipped you off. That's
Indeed.
what I did.
Indeed. Yeah, I did have
Yep.
because traffic was moving a little slow. And there one guy, and he was like flipping the bird every few minutes. And when he got up near me, I just told him, I said, "I'm going to pray for you, buddy. I'm going to pray for your ass. Don't worry, buddy. You're going to go to heaven. I'm going to pray for your ass." And, anyway, what are you going to do?
Yeah, I
All
just
right,
yelled, "love you"
Slinky
anyway.
Engel King, Slinky Engel King Corpus Rally. I was there. Outstanding, Slinky. It was a hell of a turnout. I was so proud of Corpus. I really was. I was proud of the whole damn country. Anyway,
Oh, okay, Slinky, I see. But anyways, we had some people that loved your video
they
that you
loved it.
shared.
I
They
love
loved
it.
it.
I love
They
it.
loved it. Shelly F. from Arizona, Bobette C. from California, Linda D. from New Jersey, Mike H. from Virginia, Guillermo P. from Texas, and Tim Y. from Florida all hearted your video.
Wholehearted. I always gave that love, baby. And guess what?
Yep.
We give it right back. We give it right back. We love you for doing it. We love you. I love everybody that takes the time out to visit this show, to be a participant in it, to just be in this chat. It means the world to me. It really does. It's my life now. So thanks for a great life. I appreciate it so much. Anyway, I love y'all. Tomorrow's Monday. We'll see what happens, baby. Maybe bolt of lightning. Anyway, check the news. And We'll be back here on Tuesday to discuss all the shenanigans that happens between now and then, and there will be plenty, I am sure. Anyway, Miss Chick, I love you. Thank you so much for everything you do.
You're welcome, John.
And thank you, all of you Blue Dots. And I love you all. So thank you very much. And we'll be back here on Tuesday. Say good night.
Good night, Blue Dot family.
Yeah, good night, Blue Dot family. What was that you said? Good night. It was used to be never mind. Never mind. I'm getting lost in
Good
the
night,
thing.
Gracie.
That
Good
was
night,
what
Gracie.
it was. Good night, Gracie. Say good night, Gracie. Good night.